Yeah, look, I'ma make a move when I drop this. Lot up on my plate, how you think I'm gonna be great? Tell me who's in your top 10? Wanna hear my name, so I keep going insane. Yeah, I gotta get in the zone, got money to hold, cause I got a son to feed. Even if I'm in the low, I still gotta go, it ain't always fun for me. I wanna wake up in homes and area codes, they living so comfortably. Had to just get on the phone and hit up K-Doza, queuing the drum machine. Let's, yeah, kick hitting like 3 cannons. Got bars, don't need Xanax. Foundation, my seeds planted. Couple years, those trees standing. Did a show out in D.C., got me glowing up like Green Lantern. In the house, I kick 'em out like Steve Bannon. In the game with my feet planted, ain't going nowhere, I keep standing. I stay real, no rebranding. Y'all airheads like cheap candy. Cheap shots like weak brandy. Rolls Royce, then we vanish. In other words, I roll in R's, but no sir, I don't speak Spanish. Hey, I see the look of the doubt on their face. Counting the wins as I counting the days. Rounding the base. I hit it out of the park and then out in the space. I can't even calculate hourly wage. Everything really just sounding the same. The lamer they are, the louder they hate. I'ma make a move when I drop this. Lot up on my plate, how you think I'm gonna be great? Tell me who's in your top 10? Wanna hear my name, so I keep going insane. Look, competition not an issue, low ceiling, mind your head. Too much of that ego, got more pride than a lion's den. On the web, they telling lies, and we could tell, got spider sense. 2 rules, I get it done. If it doesn't work, then I try again. My money counter got a speech impediment too. Since stuttering, I play the cards I was dealt, need a new hand. Shit shuffling, my cell phone keep going off. They buzzing in, no helicopter, but they hearing me coming in like. Jeez, living inside of a dream and I don't even sleep. I'm doing it live, it's showing the speed. Ironic to me, cause I don't even stream. They saying I'm sick, they saying I'm blessed. Keep handing me paper, I ain't even sneeze. It's me and the team, we stay in the ball. A couple of stars, I'm already supreme. I see the look of the down in their face. Counting the wins as I counting the days. Rounding the base. I hit it out of the park and then out in the space. I can't even calculate hourly wage. Everything really just sounding the same. The lamer they are, the louder they hate. I'ma make a move when I drop this. Lot up on my plate, how you think I'm gonna be great? Tell me who's in your top 10? Wanna hear my name, so I keep going insane. Ay. I don't really do it, I dabble. Hey, too chill, way too casual. Whoa, going upstream, no paddle. Nah, price going up, don't haggle. I'm a natural. I just no I in team, but there's 2 in winning. Kick a little freestyle, but I ain't swimming. Eyes on me while I dive right in it. Everything I do a big plus like switch. Okay, I'm gone a couple minutes. I'm back and I'll pick it up again. Set the bar, they wanted to touch it. They needed oven mitts. Got the dub and doubled it, baby. I'm working double shifts. Going to the dumb on these drums. I'm a percussionist. Dibble, dibble, dab, triple bags. But I did the math. Dribble, dribble, pass. I don't miss. Everything is cash. Missile, missile, crash on the track. It's a different blast. Giggle, giggle, laugh. Y'all are freaking whack.
Wait, I'ma shoot my shot. Hey, I feel like I'm drunk. Wait, let me do this now. Wait.
I don't really do it, I dabble. Hey, too chill, way too casual. Whoa, going upstream, no paddle. Nah, price going up, don't haggle. I'm a natural, I just dabble. Hey, too chill, way too casual. Whoa, going upstream, no paddle. Nah, price going up, don't haggle. I'm a natural.
Okay, was dabbling with it until I actually did it. Guess I'm too passionate with it, I started passing them with it. Oh, like my birthday's on Christmas, I'm massively gifted. I guess the flow in Orlando, the magic was in it.
This feeling timeless, classic, flow serving the masses. Mastered it the fairway, rock a green jacket. Hit the finish line, ran past it, lapped it. Yes, I really am who I say, no catfish.
Bigger name,
Bigger price,
gon' need a bigger bag.
little taste, little bite.
All right, let's just go ahead and do it. I don't know who else is coming in, but Sabres win. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm not a big hockey dude, but my dad's super pumped. And I feel like, and I'm sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, hung out with my dad all day, been loving my time with my father. He is so into the Sabres this year. It's his first full year retired. He said when he retired he was going to get into hockey. He said that. And he did. And then they got really good this year. And then they just won the first round of the playoffs. Now, rather how far they'll go, I don't know. But I told him 2 things. Like, Dad, your heart can't handle 2 Buffalo sports teams. But then I'm also like torn. Like, I want them to win for him, but I also don't want the Sabres to be the first Buffalo championship, right? Like, I don't like. It's got to be the Bills, right? We got Josh Allen. We had the chance at the Bills. It wasn't like Jim Kelly didn't get a shot. What up, Hitman? How you doing, brother? They shut his DK account down because he balled out at the airports. What a night. Took my my wife and I took my in-laws and my parents, well, my in-laws and her parents and my parents and all, you know, the whole drill, out for dinner. Friday night haddock, macaroni and stewed tomatoes. If you don't know, you should. It was fantastic. We had a great time. Just service, man. Service is rough. Cheers to the Blazing Breaks. We're going to rip this. I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm done with alcohol for the night. I'm switching over to the High Boys Cans Social Tonic. This is why the alcohol industry is struggling right now. Those things feel better on those. What's my fault, Jamie? Cheers to whatever is my fault. I believe it. I live with 2 kids and a wife who blame me for anything and everything, so it's probably my fault. I've learned to accept that role, that it's probably my fault, and it's the best thing that could have happened to me as a person. Because, like, I've always been worried that something's my fault. And, like, I'm like, I feel bad. I have felt less guilty over the last 6 months than I have ever in my life, because it's just going to be my fault either way. Right? So it's like, I just accept it. Figure it out, move on. Being a father and a husband will, like, drain you of any fight that you have in your life. It is my fault. You came. Technically, it is my fault. I'll never invite you to a game again. By the way, do you want to come this year? Josh's wife probably has him on. I'll let you watch, but you can't listen to that annoying asshole who talks the entire time. All right, good luck, everybody. Mega number 1. I love my PC guys for getting into this. Let's hopefully we do something good here. Jamie, I'll take a video tonight. What are you up to this crazy night? Shout out to my son's flag football coach, who I love. My son is so ecstatic to have him, but we got a text tonight at we were out at dinner at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Practice tomorrow, 8 a.m. I'm like, I looked at my wife. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. She's like, you're fine. Because for years I've done that, and all of a sudden I'm not drinking as much. Tyleek Williams and Harold Fannin, X Factor. And I'm just like, now all of a sudden everything, I used to stay up all night, right? I used to be able to drink. I stopped drinking so much. And when you get out of that and you're my age, it's really, really hard to do it again. And be like, that's normal. I'm like, wait, how did I do this for so long? It just became normal life. Oh, we got a numbered card. Oh, Dunze! Numbered for the Bears out of 199. Just got Grams to bed. Does she give you a hard time like my kids do, Jamie? I know it's coming. I know I'm going to eventually have to take care of, my parents and stuff. I know Grams is getting up there. Does she give you a hard time I don't want to go to bed? Or is she, ready for bed? RJ Harvey, X Factor. Nice in there for the Broncos going out to Daniel. Detroit basketball. I'll just give a slam. Can I draw an S for slam? He probably wants to listen. I've still yet to watch I got my son a Randy Moss jersey today of Vikings at the yard sales. I went yard sale with my dad. It was his size. He's a former Vikings fan. He says he still likes them. But I was like, he's been playing flag. He wants to be a receiver now. And I'm like, dude, you got to know who Randy Moss is. They had it for $20. I was like, dude, 10? He's like, yeah, I'll do 10. So I got it. It's in great shape. Excellent shape. It's an OG, old school Randy Moss. It's such a cool. Who has the Vikings? Michael Turner. Are you another Judkins? We had a fan. Are you a big Vikings fan, Michael Turner? I'm going to get my son a bunch of Randy Moss cards. Look, he's trying to learn the game. I have plenty of Randy Moss cards. But if you're not and you're interested in moving that, let me know. You just got him to get him. But that's a variation. Isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, I think this is a variation. Caleb Williams refractor variation, I believe. The shower is the worst. Dude. So you already were a parent. I don't know how much parenting you did at that level when they were kids, but or if you remember it, because I know your kid's older. But man, that's the worst. The baths are the worst. I finally just laid into my kids. I'm like, you're doing it. Fight about it. It's just consequences. So either do it or don't. So now they like half-ass it, but it gets done. Reed Blankenship and a Cam. Hey! I think, well, I don't know if this is the same as a regular refractor, but that's $40. If not, LA Rams, Fred Bell. That'll play. Stafford, lime green. Probably going to sell for more because they like make them scarce. Yes, I thought so, Cite. Rather deal with a kid. Yeah, I get that. Probably less guilt. Like, I can tell my kids something and be like, do it. But when someone's older than you, you're like, shit, I feel like an asshole. Like, how do I tell you to do this? Like, you run shit. Wow, Bears slapping Caleb Williams. Yellow. I should say, not yellow. Lime green X-Fractor. Sorry. I'm getting better at all the... Dude, for all the Topps lovers, and again, I do genuinely as a collector, I am enjoying this product. I'm just full stop. Like, there are a lot of things I like about this product. Now, I've also been a big Panini advocate. And the Panini haters have said, oh, Panini has 1,000 parallels. Topps doesn't have so many. Can we just like full stop there? You know where that's going. They have more than Panini ever had. They have 3 different out of 5s in this. 3 different out of 5s. Plus the out of 10s, the out of 15s. 20s. Like, so there's a Sam Darnold refractor. Pat Bryant. So all I'll say is that like they hired a bunch of Panini people so they could become Panini, but like cornered the market, which whatever. I'm as a collector, I don't love the way they're doing it, but and as a breaker, I hate the way they're doing it because I can't get anything and I have to charge more than I ever did, and I don't love that. Peyton Manning, Abdul Carter refractor rookie, and another Browns X-Fractor. But all that to say is I love the product. Do I love the hobby product price? No, but that's coming down. Definitely like the retail chase more. Not because I'm breaking it, but truthfully because even like I would never. Even Optic. When Optic went up over 500, I was done breaking it. Like, especially as a personal. I used to break Optic hobby personals as much as I could. Loved them. Pacheco. Derek Brown. Deion Walker, X-Fractor rookie. But like, this is to me as Optic. Chrome is like the Optic, right? Maybe even Prism. But I never broke. I mean, the last time I broke Prism was in 2018 when it was like $260 a box. That was the highest it ever got when I broke it. And we opened a Baker Mayfield patch auto out of 49 rookie that wasn't even worth the box price then at $250, which is wild, right? Doug is the man. You can spank. I mean, you could try that. I don't think it'd be as easy or, I mean, not without emotional consequences to you if you tried to do it to Graham. But I mean, it might work. Did you ever go that route? Just give a good spanking and say, come on, let's do this. Travis Hunter. Joe Tooney pink. Look at that. Doug's the man. And a Jalen Johnson. It's a Bears break, everybody. Sometimes things happen for a reason, Christopher. Got a whole stack of them bitches. Dude, I watched Without a Paddle with my kids, you know, with Matt Dillon, Seth Green, Dax Shepard. And, oh, speaking of the Bears, the Bear played a huge role in that. If you haven't watched that movie, it holds up. It's pretty good. Without a Paddle. Mike Evans, Arroyo, and a DJ Giddens X-Fractor rookie. No, I know you couldn't, Jamie. It's awful to even think about. I told my father-in-law tonight, he was like telling me a story about, I won't get into the details, but it led to this point where I said, dude, here's the deal. I love you, but I'm not changing your diapers. I said, I've seen the way you shit. It ain't happening, man. It's just not in the cards. You better have money set aside so that you have a nice person changing them instead of a mean person. Because I love you. I'll do a lot for you, but it ain't going to go to the diaper length. It just can't, man. I want to remember you differently. And I know that's probably a mean thing to say. And I don't want anyone to do it for me either. Put me in the mean home. I don't care. I'm not going to... If someone's changing my diapers, I'm not going to remember it. It ain't me anymore. But no, it is different when they're adults. Jalen Wright. Travis Kelce pink. Someone just walking in this is like, what the hell is he talking about? Will Johnson for the Cardinals. I guess Jamie, people would prefer the food over this conversation. There's Travis Kelce pink there. The Megas are being good to us. I'm not going to lie. So far, nothing massive. Again, the ceiling, lower the ceiling, but the floor is so much higher because you're getting a bunch of stuff. You're getting something, I should say. Oh, here we go. Matthew Golden rookie. Tyler Warren, X-Fractor. And Ayamanor for the Titans. Not the same as the Seahawks player. Hold on, I got to get a 130 point. Be back. Here I am. Jamie, I know. I was like, oh, we got to start talking about food soon. Dude, I had fried haddock, macaroni, and stewed tomatoes tonight. So good. You know, I've bragged about this place far too much. Finally took my parents, and the food was good. Drinks were nah, and the service was awful tonight. And it's unfortunate because it can make or break your experience. Jalen Carter, Riley Leonard, and a Jalen Royals X-Fractor. But yeah, we made the best of it. Good live music. We can't get live music around here for anything. And I tell my wife all the time, I just want some good live music. Well, we had that. All this room talks about is food. Well, you can tell us what you had for dinner tonight, Jamie. What'd you make Grams for dinner? I guarantee I can go off your conversation. CeeDee Lamb, Cam Ward, and a Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Jamie, I thought you had him since you were in here. I guess you don't. You did really well in one of these breaks, though, Jamie. You had a bunch of nice stuff. We should probably at least sleeve the use check refractor. All right, 2 down, 4 to go, and some really nice stuff so far. Especially if you're a Bears fan, right, Chris? You know what's crazy with these breaks? I've had to keep at least 3 packs of top loaders present. We top load a ton of these, which means you're getting something. You know I'm not top loading garbage. I mean, I get good top loaders, not cheap ones. So I'm not top loading for the sake of it. I feel like everything is $1 or more that I top load, which adds up quickly. Joe Alt, Bo Nix pink, Travion rookie, and Colston Loveland, another Bear X-Fractor. Got to move the cam over here because I think we have our own Bear stack over here. Very cool. Bo Nix pink. The Y out of 50 and some other nice stuff too. Some rookie number too, I think. Caleb Williams refractor power players. Kevin Winston refractor rookie. And a rookie refractor Mike Williams. We did not have a lot of the refractor rookies last time. They're slapping now. Jeez, I'm going to have to get a 4th pack of top loaders out. Caleb Williams refractor power players to go with his alternate. Evan Ingram. Kyle Duggar. And Ty Felton X-Fractor rookie. Yeah, and you know what, Jamie? That's what we're trying to do here. On a break like this is generally... Like, if I ran this, I'd run it bigger and as a random. If we were looking for, like, just a slap. Zach Charbonnet pink. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Nice card for Steve. The lime is a lot more... it seems to be rare than the pink. But the Bo Nix... Let's get a nice, like, Ward or Dart. Some nice stuff, though, sitting up there. Drake May with the X-Fractor. And a Bayshall Tootin X-Fractor rookie. I like this Drake May X-Fractor Power Players. Very cool card. Very nice card. The parallels and the megas are great. They are a fun rip. Same amount of packs as a blaster or a value box. But just a really cool... If I'm buying one as a collector, Jordan Love, Geno Smith pink. If I'm buying one as a collector, I'm going to get the mega because I like the parallels. If I'm buying one to enjoy just pack ripping at value, it's probably the value box or the blaster. Simply because I think you get the same amount of packs and you have a good chase. But if I'm looking for the most potential to pull a banger at cost, hangers are cheaper and they seem to produce as much as the value boxes. So I'm probably just buying a handful of hangers. Deion Walker. And I love this dude, Woody Marks. It's just like the... Now, if you got money to blow, money to burn, and you want to chase big, it's obviously Breaker's Delight. Although, odds would say that's your worst value. And then it's Hobby Box. And then it's kind of Jumbo for me last. I just think that we only opened the one. We opened 2 Hobbies and 1 Jumbo. Our Jumbo was so bad that I can't... Uh-oh. Give me a minute. I got to get a case of top loaders. I am clean out. There's no way I'm making it through 3 with this little bit. 1 second. I got to get another case of top loaders. Yeah, I think that the Jumbo for double the price of a Hobby, I just as much buy 2 Hobby boxes. And they weren't quite double. What did I pay? Like $2,000 for a Jumbo. But yeah, they were double. I think I paid $1,900, was it, for a Jumbo and $1,000 for a Hobby. So I'll just pay the extra $100 or try to negotiate a deal where I get 2 Hobbies for the same price. But the Breaker's Delight does seem to be exciting. It's not something you'd open with your kid. It is a Breaker's Delight product. It is nothing. I told my dad today, when we opened up a mega box and we pulled off like the best 9 cards, I said, imagine like you just open this and it was these 9 cards. That would be like what they would call Mega Delight. Which, who knows? Wonder if they'll ever decide to do that. We're doing Retail Delight, you know. Why not? Trevor Lawrence refractor. Isaac Tesla X-Fractor rookie. Detroit for Slam. Jamie, you want to, after getting Grams to bed and everything, you need a shot? You need a drink? Saturday tomorrow. Numbered Cole Kmet. The Bears be bearing down. Cole Kmet out of 199. Told my son the other day, We're going to try not to get mad at things we can't control because sometimes things happen for a reason. That car may have cut us off because it avoided us being in an accident. Chris, bears be bearing. Mananga and X-Fractor Scatabo. Anybody do anything fun tonight? I'll take a video of you having a beer. I'd have a dart. Lamar Jackson X-Fractor Fortune 15. Jaden Higgins rookie X-Fractor. I can tell you we've had a lot more because refractor rookies because I have top loaded about time and a half of what I did last break, and we still have 2.5 megas to go. Eric McCoy, Nico Collins lime green. We need a good Dart card. We need a good Giants card here. Or a good Titans card. All right, here we go. Malik Neighbors. Devondre Sweat. Hey, Jalon Walker X-Fractor rookie. They're all over in this box, these X-Fractor rookies. Jamie, let me see that ugly mug, man. Josh Allen, all chrome refractor. Quinn Ewers refractor. Hey, and Trey Amos X-Fractor. All right, that's a good pack. The one thing Topps hasn't done yet, at least that I've seen, that Panini does with their retail is retail like boxes, right? Like you don't have the 24-pack boxes like they do for Optic or Donruss, Prism. Man, is Prism like Justin Herbert? Matthew Stafford, another X-Fractor. Jesus. Drake London, Pink, Jackson Hawes, and Emory Jones. You got $80 worth of Stafford sitting here. That's why the Rams is a spot. As long as you have a hobby shop that's close enough you can get to, why not? Because that right there is another $40. Again, it's on credit at a hobby shop. So if your hobby shop's like a lot and they overcharge for everything, it's still $80. So they're supposed to let you use it on anything from singles to packs to whatnot. So Fred Bell, let me know if you don't have a hobby shop close by. We can see if we can help you out. But you may have had them in another break. I think you said you do. I messaged everyone that had them in the first round. And I said, hey, if you don't have a hobby shop, let me know. I will take care of this for you. Everyone said they had one, so we were good. But I don't want anyone... And if you want to keep them, too. Like, some people believe that those cards will be worth more because everyone's turning them in. I'm not saying that's a bad theory. I think it's a bad player for that theory. Bo Nix, Jared Verse, Jackson Dart, and Sauce Gardner, X-Fractor. That guy just moves the losing teams. I think he's a loser. Some people are just like that, man. Didn't we pull a Jackson Dart rookie earlier? If we did, I gotta pull that out. Hold on. I swear we pulled a Jackson Dart base. I could be wrong. Maybe we didn't. I put it up there. All right. See the cam. Jamie, you sent me that video yet? Out of 75, I think we pulled this guy last break. Jordan Mailata for the Birds out of 75. This break is just slapping left and right. Marian Overshawn. Jamar Chase, X-Fractor. I mean, we got 3 numbered cards already. We're not done. Another $20 Stafford. Trey Hendrickson, X-Fractor. Justin Herbert, X-Fractor. Jeez, $100 in Staffords in this one. That's wild. Joe Tooney, all chrome. Brock Bowers, pink. And Buda Baker, lime green. Who got the Raiders? Oh, Doug, I was going to say, great PC item there. Probably only like $2, $3, maybe $4 value on that. But, again, it's something there. It's like it's hard to want to sell. But, Doug, you have an eBay channel going, a station going, network, whatever you want to call it. Micah Parsons refractor. TJ Watt X-Fractor. And that's the kind of stuff we're going to be doing on our Whatnot single show when we get them going. Stuff like that. Trying to do cheap shipping. Cam Ward, rookie refractor Fortune 15. Seth Hennigan, refractor rookie. And Njoku and Chase Brown, power players. Some nice stuff in that pack. Seth Hennigan, probably a nobody, but it's a refractor rookie, so. I'll refer you to 2000 Brady. When... Is it 02 or 2000? 02? When no one sleeved the stuff. This can drink's kicking in pretty hard. So, someone talk. Jamar Chase, Reek Woolen, Dylan Gabriel. Holy shit! We got $140 in Staffords. It's just insane. I didn't even look, and my son has my phone. Who got the Rams? Fred Bell. Fred, for the love of God, I hope you have a hobby shop near you. I mean, you just bought your... Like, for the Rams were how much? This is a tangible thing that they do. I kind of like they do this. $22. He has 6 times his money. Yikes. And that's not normal. I'm not convincing anyone to go buy the Rams and all these breaks. We have done a lot of breaks. The most we've ever had was 2. The fact that we had 3 refractors, which go for 40. You don't? Then let me see if I can. I don't know the window for it. If I can get to my hobby shop, we can work something out, and I can get you, credit for those. Unless you want them. I think people. The last I saw, people were paying like 70% of comps on them on like the credit prices. So if it was essentially if it's a $20 one, they were giving 15. If it was a $40 one, they were given like 25 or 26, something like that. But that was a very minimal search that I did for it. I was curious. Derrick Henry pink and Tucker Kraft lime green. So figure out, do a little research on your end, see what they're going for. I'll make a phone call Monday. Remind me though. I'll make a phone call and see if they're still doing that, and we can get you some. We'll get it figured out for you. Trayvon Henderson and Kool-Aid McKinstry. But yeah, we'll let me know. Message me and remind me. We'll get it figured out. We'll do something for you here. I don't want you just stuck with them and, you know, no plan. Devin Chan, Denzel Burke, refractor rookie. Ashton Genty, rookie. Who do we think's better, Ashton Genty or Travion Henderson? Still time to get a numbered card. Still time to get some stuff in here. Got a pink coming. Alec Pierce, Quinn Ewers, and Jordan Love X Factor. I mean, like, I think Travion Henderson has a better situation almost, but word is Mendoza's not going to start, which is, I feel like there's going to be fan outcry. I mean, I think talent-wise it's got to be, right, Chris? But, like, there's another Jackson Dart and Hunter Henry. All right, Dart's coming through a little bit. And the scat. All around, been a very nice break. Something for a lot of the PC guys, something for the others. Dalton Schultz for the Texans. That's our 4th numbered card out of 250. Malik Neighbors, pink. I was going to say, if that is another damn Stafford. Which I'm fine with. Just be wild. One more pack to go. But another numbered card here. Very close to the pink. This is a pink, but not the pink X-Fractor. Pink wave or something. All right, last pack mojo. Here we go. Peyton Manning X-Fractor there. Eden Hutchinson. All right, here we go. Full cap. Full recap. No cap. Before I do this, let me chug the rest of my can. Hi, boy. This is Blood Orange Cardamom. Light, 5 and 10. 5 THC, 10 CBD. That's why I've been having psycho dreams. I'm not used to that. Dude, you guys remember Minority Report? Those little creatures that would crawl around, they'd dive into your skin and scan your eyes and stuff. I had one in my leg in my dream last night. I have wild dreams, dude. The realest can be. Lucid. I cut my knee or my shin open, pulled that fucker out. That wasn't even my worst dream. Hold on, let me do a little sorting here. And what's crazy is this is not even our stuff that's put aside. This is just like nice stuff, not the best. Oops. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'm gonna pull these over here for the recap. Okay, here we go. So base rookies, base cards that were irrelevant outside of our bigger hits in the back. Quinn Ewers, Ashton Genty, Dylan Gabriel, Cam Scannabo, Riley Leonard, Matthew Golden, and Travis Hunter power players. We had refractor rookies, Jalen Reed, Kevin Winston, Abdul Carter, and then a Legends of the Gridiron, Peyton Manning, Seth Hennigan, and Denzel Burke rookie. X-Fractors were Jack Sawyer rookie, DJ Giddens, Will Johnson, Jalen Royals, Mikael Williams, Caleb Johnson, Emory Jones, all rookies. Trey Amos, Jalen Walker. There is a Lamar Jackson Fortune 15 X-Fractor. Back to the rookies, Jaden Higgins, Isaac Tesla, Bashal Tootin, Ty Felton. Insert Randy Moss, rookie Quinshon Judkins, Harold Fannin, Mason Graham, a triplet of Browns there. Pat Bryant and Dion Walker, all X-Fractor rookies outside of the inserts. Our pink X-Fractors were Travis Kelce, Zach Charbonnet, Jalen Carter, Geno Smith, Tank Dell, Eric McCoy, Drake London, Harrison Butker, Reed Blankenship, Derek Brown, Martin Overshawn, Brock Bowers, Reek Woolen, Derrick Henry, Malik Neighbors, and Alec Pierce. Not a single rookie in that. And I know they have them, right? They have to. Although we didn't see any last one. I got to look that up. Lime Green, Nico Collins, Buda Baker, and Tucker Kraft. And then we get into this whole hodgepodge. Some inserts here. Some base rookies. All right, we had let me pull that one aside and pull those. All right, here's some stuff. Drake May, X-Fractor Power Plays. Justin Herbert, Lime Green. Quint Ewers, Base Refractor. Bo Nix, Pink. RJ Harvey, X-Fractor. Tyler Warren, X-Fractor, both rookies. I'm just trying to get organized here. Woody Marks, X-Fractor. Josh Allen, All Chrome Refractor. We had a Jackson Dart Base, and Cam Scatterbo X-Fractor. For the Titans to go with the Cam Ward, so we had the Ayamanor patch, Cam Ward base, and a Refractor Fortune 15. Some numbered stuff here. Malata out of 75. Schultz out of 250. And then we had some Bears stuff here. Caleb Williams, Power Players Refractor. Colston Loveland, X-Fractor Rookie. Joe Tooney, Pink X-Fractor. Jalen Johnson, Lime Green. Caleb Williams, Lime Green. We had Roma Dunze out of 199. Caleb Williams, Variation Refractor. And Cole Kmet out of 199. I mean, like, that right there alone is just absurd. You'll never get that in a hobby. You'll never get that. You might not get that in a case of hobby. 25. We pulled an out of 25. James Cook, I believe, was out of retail. Or you mean retail and hobby? Still 25. Still 25. Can't remember if that was hobby or retail. But then, like, the Bears are a great story of the break. But how about this? 40, 40, 40, 20. That's $140 in Stafford's there. Just wild. So, I mean, like, to me, the value. I can't do a hobby break for even close to this. No ink. So you would have got an autograph, but you may have had less numbered. You may have had less, like, parallels. It's just, it's wild. I think it's just the value's there for it. I'm not saying I hate on the hobby. If you want to jump in and do that, I totally get it. You have a much higher ceiling there. But last break, we pulled even the Fanatical. The break wasn't as good, but the Fanatical. And that's the case. I don't know. I like these megas. I wish I could afford to rip more of them. And my thing is, if I could rip like 8 of those or a hobby box, I don't know what hobby box is, but that's the initial like conversion rate. I'd probably go 8 of the megas. I really think I would. Just a lot more fun. That's just me though. All right, guys. Appreciate you being in here. Thanks for kicking it. I never got a video from Jamie, but I'm going to double check just to make sure. Doug sent a video. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Those of you still in here, you got to see it. Oh, he broke rule number 1.
Drake London, Pink, Jackson Holmes, and Emory Jones. You got $80 of the
Only you, Doug.
That's why the Rams is a spot. As long as you have a hobby shop. Listen,
The Mike Tyson glove. I love it because it has a fake auto. That's funny as hell, Douglas. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace.